All right, folks, we're back to our little series on passing chords. Hopefully, you're starting to kind of get used to moving positions on the fretboard. There, going up the neck and kind of going in between things like the bar position and the D position and the F position, and getting used to some specific licks, trying to learn those, but also putting together the roadmap of the fingerboard. I want to continue to do that on the video today. I've got just two little simple transition licks that'll help you if you're up the neck and you want to try to get back down the neck. An easier way to do that. And then we'll do one more video where we put some of these ideas and pieces together and start to show you a little bit about what you can do on some slower backup on slow songs, which I know for a lot of folks, when you're first getting into banjo, you want to play Foggy Mountain Breakdown and you're not really worried about how to play stuff in waltz time and things like that. So we'll get to that in the next video. But on this one, really simple, and the idea is if you are at the D position, G chord right here, so you should hopefully already know a little bit of D position licks. You know, playing some of that kind of up the neck backup. And you get finished with your break, or you get finished with the verse, and it's got, it goes to the C chord next, okay? Like, pack up my grip and take a long, long trip back to the one that I love so. Well, I long to go back to my darling. So at the end of the verse, it goes to the G7, and then it goes to the C chord. Okay, so when you're down the neck, you hit that note, the F, or you hit this F, and that kind of helps transition. So what do you do if you're up the neck? Well, if you are here at that position for your G chord, you can walk the second string down 2 frets, which is the same thing as, okay, that's pretty simple, but then you're doing the stretch, and then what do you do after that? So one that I found is you actually walk both the first and the second string down 2 frets, like that. Okay, so back to the one that I love so. Oh, I want to go back to my darling. Okay, so I pinch first and second, and then go 2, 1, 5. Sorry, I had that wrong. So you pinch, and then you do 5, 2, 1, 5, and then pinch again. And then wherever you want to go next, you can go here, or you can come back and stay up the neck. So it's a good transition. And another way you can do it is, instead of doing the roll, you can just do it in pinches and alternate with the 5th string. And it's got a little bit of different timing to it. Back to the one that I love so. Oh, I want to go back to my darling. So that's a good way to transition from a G to a G7 to a C chord, and it can get you back down the neck if you wish, or it gets you in the position to go to that C chord. All right, the next one is good to use in something like 9-pound hammer or fireball male, and you're doing your up the neck break, and it goes to the D chord at the end, and that's only a 2-beat D chord. It helps walk that down. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. I have a 9-pound hammer, it's a little too heavy for my size, Okay, so at the end of that, it's very, very similar to what we did with the C transition. Okay, so instead of going down 1 fret at a time, you have to go down 2 frets, and then go down 3 more frets and end up at the D position, the regular old D position in there. So, size, for my size, for my size. Whereas before we were going. Okay, so it works the same way, same pattern with your right hand. You're just transitioning to a different chord. All right, once again, you could also alternate it, have it a little more syncopated and alternate with the 5th string. I think I do that one more with Fireball Male for some reason. All right, so try to put those two into songs you already know that has a G to C transition, or that has a G walk down to a D. It gets you from up the neck back down a little bit smoother maybe than what you were trying to do previously. All right, we've got one more video coming up. Be looking for it.